All right, we're back. This is the final match of the one-loss side. Brandon Shuff versus Danny Bell. Race to 9. And the winner will advance into the finals and will have to defeat Ozzie Reynolds twice to win the tournament. The loser will finish 3rd. Like nobody home for Brandon. And Danny Bell with a clear shot at the one ball. It goes in the bottom right corner. Comes out wide on his bank attempt. Brandon's got a shot here. It's tough to get back on a 3 ball though. Wow, right between the 7 and 8. That was gross. Look here. Brandon taking his concentration, taking his eye off it for a minute, and Danny Bell. A chance to close it out with the last 3 here. T-Bone Tim from the internet chat room jinxed him. Danny Bell takes rack number 1. Wow. Ball drops again in the bottom corner pocket, doesn't count. But Danny will continue shooting. He's got a shot at the 1 ball for sure. Danny's got a little swagger in his step there. Nice shot. And this 9-ball for rack number 2 with a nice break and run by Danny Bell. Second break in a row, dry for Brandon. That's brutal. Looking to be on a mission here. Brandon Shuff on the board. Just joining us, we're coming to you live from Salisbury, Maryland, Break Time Billiards. This is the Action Pool Tour. You're watching the semi-finals here at the tournament. Danny Bell versus Brandon Shuff. Winning the hot seat is tour founder and operator Ozzie Reynolds has won the hot seat and is waiting for the winner of this match. Well, Danny returns the favor here and dry breaks for Brandon. 5-ball is going to be a tricky shot here. May or may not pass the 9-ball. Looks like it does pass. Good shot and a nice angle to get back on a 3-ball. funny on this three. Straight shot. Very nice touch. Falls nicely on the 5-ball. Wow. Cue ball checked up on him off the bottom rail and left him completely different shot than he was expecting. Wow. Ooh, snuck it in. Danny Bell will take rack number 4 and takes a 3-1 lead over Brandon Shuff. This is a race to 9 semifinals. Brandon calls a push out. Brandon trying to tie up the 5 ball. He's getting this back. Tough action. Well, maybe that 5 ball tie-up will pay off for him, but looks like he's going to roll the cheese here. No. Fool me. His 4-8 is on. He may roll in and bump that 5 ball right now. Wow, he totally avoided it. Maybe the 5 passes the 6. Thought Shuff had taken care of the 5, but I guess maybe he didn't. Great shot. Nice little bump out on the 5. Danny goes opposite-handed here. Nice shot. Hits it good again. Danny's got a nice left-handed stroke there. Shot, and Danny Bell going up 4-2 on Shuff. Joining us one more time here in the booth, the owner of the hot seat, Ozzy Reynolds.
It wasn't pretty, but I got there.
Yeah, that was a grinder match, man. Got round that out, hill, and man, it made it exciting all the way to the very last ball.
Yeah, that was a tough one. Even seemed like when we made errors, we were getting good leaves, and it was just a tough grind the whole way for both of us. The break wasn't working particularly well for either one of us. No, I don't know if we had any breaking runs.
Well, Brandon's right where he likes to be, coming from behind.
He's a good one to do it. I heard that Kevin West had him 6-2, and Brandon come back and beat him.
Yeah, we beat him 7-1 after that. Ended up being 9-7. Well, it's a tough break to make 3 balls in the break and not have a shot. That's where Brandon's at.
You know, Danny can be dangerous from this spot. You lose a tough-hearted match like that, and then you just start free stroking. That back arm could have loosened up considerably, and he could be dangerous here.
Yeah, he did come out on fire here in this match.
Yep.
Shuff had 2 dry breaks already in this match, and then he finally did pocket several balls in the break, but he scratched. Now he's pocketing the balls again, but no shot here. So the break has really been a big part of this match so far.
How's Danny been breaking?
He's giving it back.
I left him a hit. Could tuck him up behind that 6 ball. Well, he elected to do it the other way.
That'll work.
Well, Ray, have you eaten today?
I did. I had the monster meatloaf sandwich earlier.
I'm surprised you're not asleep right now.
Well, I split it with Steven there. I took one look at it and said, there's no way I can finish
Well,
that
that's
whole
bad.
thing.
He
So,
might be asleep. I got to keep my eye on him.
yeah. I think going with a half a sandwich there was a wise choice.
For those of you in TV land that don't know who Steven is, wow, what a shot it was from Shuff.
And no love, but he's got a jump shot here.
Steven is Steven Kwan. Helps me run the tournaments here on the Action Pool Tour.
Now, is he related to your wife also?
He is. It's my wife's brother.
Very nice.
Does a great job. You know, Ray, it's hard to find someone to help you run a tournament. And you can't get a pool player to do it because they want to play, and both of us can't play. So it's pretty difficult to find somebody that could do it right but doesn't have the urge to play.
Nice jump shot by Shuff there.
Yep.
He's going to have to come with one more now.
Might do a kick save here. Leave it behind the 8 ball.
He's looking at the bank on the side.
I don't particularly like going for that when I'm down 4-2. Of course, if I played like Brandon, I probably wouldn't mind so much. It's a nice shot by Danny right there. Danny looks like he's catching fire. He's not going to like this leave, I don't think.
Nope.
He's 100 miles an hour, though. He could be dangerous. He missed.
Wow. Well, this is might be the break Brandon needed here.
You don't want to do that against Brandon. He becomes like a shark circling in the water at that point.
Circling the water with that's full of blood.
That's right. You can miss on Brandon on occasion and maybe get away with it, but you got to get the outs that you're supposed to get. Well, it's been a great weekend. We started with 40. We're down to 3. Strong field of players.
And Ozzie Reynolds on the top of the whole thing.
Who would have thunk it?
Have you won one of your tournaments yet?
I have not. This is the best I had ever done prior to this weekend is 5th, 6th.
Wow, nice.
You know, I haven't been practicing at all. For those who don't know, I go to school at night, and that consumes a lot of my time. I literally practice maybe an hour a week by myself. But even in the car on the way up here, I sort of felt good. Danny was going for the cheese there.
Sure was. Brandon's got to hit this.
Get the 9 hanging in the pocket. Every shot becomes very, very interesting.
I know you really want to. I mean, I'd just be knocking the 9 in myself, you know. It's just. So I would have no chance of hitting this. So you can see it. It looks like you can see the edge of it.
Yeah, sure could. Oh, he went for it as well. And he got a roll. He got a roll.
Rouch. Well, Danny's got to be thinking about bumping that 9 in now. It's not that tough of a kick, though, actually.
It's makeable, but any kick I wouldn't call a hanger.
Shooter girl in the room. Welcome, Amy. Been kind of quiet today.
Oh, he missed the ball.
Wow, wow.
He switch hit on that shot.
I mean, that ball got so close to that 2 ball that the 2 felt the wind of the cue ball.
He went lefty and didn't turn out real well.
Well, another bonus game for Shuff there and ties it up 4-4 now.
Danny needs to gather himself. I can see him in the chair, and he's kind of down on himself. He needs to shake that off and just play.
Brandon went back to the wood rack, I noticed also.
Yeah, you know, I tried that in my match. I was having trouble with the magic rack. I pulled out the wood one. I still couldn't get them to stick.
Yeah, what's going on here is I think we've got some mismatched balls. The balls, you know, they take a beating, and once they get hit on enough, they start actually losing some size.
Yeah, and really with the magic rack giving you a perfect rack every time, you should be able to make the wing ball and 9 ball 99 out of 100 times, and it's just not happening today.
Well, Danny Bell will be doing well in the players' auction. He only had 2 people in the players' auction, him and Shuff.
I think he's going to do okay. Interesting, the owner here of Break Time came up to me after my last match, and he said, I'd just like you to know you're taking food out of my family's mouth with every match you win.
He must have taken out some of his horses.
Apparently, I played like 3 of his players in the last few matches.
Oh my goodness, what the?
That looked like complacency. Danny needs to slow down a bit and make sure he takes advantage of this. You do not want to give this table back.
to come out.
I think he'll take it. You know, sometimes it's hard to compose yourself when you're in a situation that you think you're the underdog. You really don't want to miss that easy shot.
It's almost out of reach for Danny here. Danny's not a little boy either.
No, he's a good sized man.
Yeah, that's a big old boy there.
In our match, we were like in the first game, and he had to lean. That's a nice shot. He had to lean across the table, and he said, "Do we have to play all ball fouls?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "But look, if your shirt lays on the ball, Danny, I'm not going to call that on you." I said, "But if you move the ball, it's going to be a foul." And he said, "Okay." Nice out by Danny.
Danny Bell takes the lead, 5-4, and's breaking too.
His break was working pretty well in the match against me. Really fortunate on some of those breaks, just by the luck of the rolls. He didn't have an open shot, but he was breaking really well.
Danny's going to be using the magic ball rack. Let's see how this comes out for him. You know, when Shuff had those couple of breaks where he made 4 and 5 balls here in this match.
Yeah.
I didn't notice which rack he had used. I wasn't paying attention.
No love on this one, but he did not leave a shot. I get quite a few spectators in the room as well. I can tell you too, Ray, you couldn't ask for better owners of this room. They're not all about the quick buck. They genuinely care about the game. All right, just to update everybody on our second chance tournament. Congratulations to Cheryl Sporletter. She wins the second chance tournament. Her husband finishes second, Sean Sporletter.
They just cleaned up on the second chance. Well, they didn't even play in the main event, did they?
No, they played. They played in the main event, and Paul O took third. So congratulations to all three.
Huh.
Cheryl's one of our regular players. She's truly dedicated. In fact, she had a prior obligation this weekend on Saturday. But she got freed up at about 2 o'clock, and she called and said, "Put me in. I don't care if I forfeit my first match." And she drove, I think she's about 2 or 3 hours away, and got here just in time for her second match.
No kidding. Wow.
Danny does not want that ball to fall.
Wow. Where's the cigar?
Yeah, he's shaking his head. He's thinking right now that he can't get a roll. That's a pretty nice play. Don't leave an edge.
Well, looks like he may have left Shuff a little 2-rail kick out of this.
I think the 3 might have him hung up on the 2-rail kick. He may even go with a masse here.
Looks like he's getting shorty. He's getting his hand shoe out. These are tough out in the center of the table like this.
Yeah.
The hand shoe jumper has a dart handle right in the center, which makes it a little easier for these shots that are out in the center like that. He's taking the lower section off.
Speaking of Cheryl, she posted on my Facebook status, "Go Ozzy, go Ozzy."
Well, it's a great shot, and Brandon got rewarded.
Gotta like that outcome.
Yep, ended up behind the 7 ball here.
And Danny's shaking his head. I know how he feels.
Tell you what, having 2 out of 3 of the final players in the players auction, he's got to feel like he already won.
Yeah, but you best believe he'd like to knock it all down.
Well, wide open table now for Shuff, and that generally equals lights out, but I'm going to reserve my comments on this one. Brandon had 2 uncharacteristic misses this match already.
Not sure that was the position he had in mind.
Yeah, it seemed like he was playing for the side pocket and just came up short here.
You gotta love that stroke.
Brandon walking the angle there.
And he wants to make sure he doesn't bump the 9 here. Played a smart shot. I thought he had more angle than that on the 8.
Brandon Shuff ties it up and breaking.
Red, we've got action. 5-5.
Definitely getting our money's worth here on this one. Actually, all weekend we've had a lot of really close matches.
A lot of close matches.
A lot of hill action here.
I had 3 myself.
We can just dub this this weekend the double cheeseburger weekend.
I'd like to compliment the staff here at break time as well. They've been phenomenal all weekend. If you have an empty drink, or if you need a waitress, they are right on top of it.
Well, one more time. 3 balls on the break. No love.
You know, if I was Danny, I might elect to take a break as soon as it's his turn. What a shot. Great shot by Brandon. He doesn't want that 2 to come down.
That's brutal, man. Have a nice little...
Yeah, he's laughing. He must have an opening.
Nice little tuck like that, you know, and you get the 2 ball coming back in the game here.
What a shot. What a shot.
Wow. Wow.
I tell you, Danny is one of the most underrated players that I've seen. A lot of people don't know him because he doesn't travel. I don't like that position. He's too straight for my liking.
Yeah, he's all right.
Nicely done.
Nice out by Danny Bell. Wow.
That 2-ball was key. That was a great shot on the 2-ball. I
Yeah,
take
it
back
was.
that break. If you're shooting like that, keep going.
Tell you what, he was so fortunate to have a shot on the 2-ball after that great save by Brandon, and then the 2-ball just came right back around and changed the whole game there.
Another one of our players, Sean Wilkie, post.
Yeah, where was Sean this weekend?
I guess he had other commitments. He posted, "I told you you could win, Ozzy, if I didn't show up. Go get him." Sean is another strong player.
Yeah, and what about Mike Davis, too? Where's he at?
Well, Mike Davis resides in Florida, and he's attended quite a few Action Pool Tour events. But that's when he's been in the area for an extended period. He'll come down for a month or two, play in the Mid-Atlantic and Northern events, and then go back home to Florida. We miss Mike having coming to these tournaments. Mike is a true gentleman.
Yeah, Mike's good people, man.
Danny's not in love with the angle that he's left himself.
Mike's dad's also very cool.
Never met him.
Met him out in Hollywood, actually. Came up to the show and bought me a drink. It's pretty cool.
Well, he must be nice.
Oh, very nice. I like him.
I guess I'll have to buy you a drink before the day's over, so I'll be nice. I like that Danny's slowing himself down a bit to make sure he gets the right angle. You don't want to get careless at this point.
Pretty sweet full splice he's playing with there.
Wow, I didn't know the 4 would go by the 9.
Maybe it doesn't.
Oh wow, he's playing the combo. I don't like that choice. I didn't like it. And if you have an opportunity to run out, you need to stick with the run. Well, it's not a great shot here for Brandon, but I'm sure he'd rather shoot this than sit in a chair.
shot here.
I have a funny feeling that I may be a little late for work tomorrow, Ray. 7 o'clock.
Yeah, we could be here till 12 or 1, actually.
Left an opening for Brandon here.
How'd he hit it?
He hits them all pretty strong. Well, 6-6.
Got a feeling we're going to have another hill match here. Brandon's taking a quick break here. While he's doing that, we will as well. We'll be right back, folks. Finally, a rack that's always good. It's the Magic Ball Rack.
Ultimately, the most important shot in pool is the break. If you can get the break down to where you're squatting your rock, most of the time, your game is going to improve. That is a perfect break.
Once again, Brandon pockets 3 balls in the break. And this time he can see the 1 ball. I'm not sure he can make it, but he can see it. Some love and no love all in the same shot. What's that called? Oh man, he put that spin he put on it. Spun it out from behind the pack there. Danny Bell with a clear view of the one ball. Now Danny's getting straight in on the two. And ooh, it took a little Bell roll there towards the end. 2-8 combo is possible here. Nice combo by Danny. Well, that's not what he had in mind, but this works. He's got shot the 5 ball with a little side spin to come back down for the 9. Oh, over twisted it. And here comes Shuff with a 1-2. Danny concedes. 7-6. Brandon takes the lead. That might be the first lead Brandon's had this match. Gone. Ooh.
Nice shot,
Well, it's a tough situation here. Shuff's got to find a safety in all this. 4 balls gone. 8 balls gone.
If he were to call a timeout and ask you for advice, what would you tell him?
Fire at it. Try to get everything on the table moving. Just fire the 1 into that stack down in that corner over here, and fire the 2 into all this mess here. Something's got to fall.
Danny does not look happy in his chair right now.
Yeah, he's really played bad this match, and he's still only 1 game down. This is Shuff's first lead in this match as well. Oh man,
That's an easy ball to overcut. Brandon says, I got Whitey right.
Yeah. Came up a little short on Whitey, too, it looks like. He might could have made it rail first here. Actually, probably wouldn't have been no problem. But would he have been on the 5 afterwards? Well, I think the 2's going to end up underneath all this mess down here. And the cue ball up table. Well, the other way.
Well, for everybody interested, we have updated the brackets and posted them on actionpooltour.com.
Nice.
Second chance bracket and the main event bracket.
Very cool.
So when do you and Mr. Shuff pull out of here for North Dakota?
First thing in the morning. Houston, we got a problem. Man, no love. Well, it's a great shot Brandon made there, but man, now what? He might not even be able to hit this 5 ball. He's tucked up on top of the 7 ball really bad. Tough situation.
What time in the morning are you guys pulling out?
As soon as possible.
That's a long drive.
I don't like to get on too strict of a schedule when I don't have to be. Yeah, it's a good one. We'll make it in 2 days. Get over that area on Tuesday night. And probably stop over at Fargo Billiards Gastro Pub over there in Fargo, North Dakota. Mike Page's place. Check it out.
Brandon doesn't see an option here.
No, there's not a whole lot here. It's a tough shot, man. It's a tough situation.
He may look just to cause some clutter, but even that's going to be very, very difficult.
Yeah, how about try to roll the 7 ball up where it's off camber for the combo. I don't know. I'm reaching here too.
That's about the only clutter option I see, but the problem you run in, I think they're both so close to the rail, that's going to be very, very difficult. He may try to hop off the rail here. Chop on the rail and jump the 7.
No way. Oh,
He
look.
cluttered it without trying. How about that?
Well,
Unless Danny can't believe it.
7-ball billiard might be on, but he ended up
He
getting
did the perfect clutter shot without trying.
by accident. Well, you know, if he had tried, he probably couldn't have got that.
Yeah.
Wow, this is tough action here. Wow, we can't even. This is a spot we can't even get a camera angle on this shot here until he gets on it. There we go. He's going up and down.
I think either way you slice this, you're going to leave Brandon an edge of the 5. No, he hit it hard enough to where he may come down. What a shot by Danny Bill.
Yeah.
Although he left a kick, but it was still a very good shot.
Yeah, Brandon will take a 1-rail kick all day long over that last shot that he had. But does the 5 pass the 7 now? Looks like it does.
I think so. The beauty about this shot is if you don't make it, you've got a very good likelihood of getting safe behind the 7. The problem is if you do make it, you may not have a shot on the 6.
Unless you hit it like that.
Unless you hit it like that. He's got the 6 as a bank, and then he'll probably, if that goes down, do a carom on the 9-ball.
You might have to draw the cue ball off the 6-ball, draw it into the 7-9. He could also play a lock-up safety here too. But he really doesn't want to leave Danny the kick.
I don't think he wants to give this table back. He doesn't like the bank for some reason.
Well, getting the breakout, he's got to break that out because the 7 doesn't pass the 9.
The 7 doesn't pass, but I think it's a fairly easy carom unless I'm just not seeing the angle correctly. Of course, everything's easy from the chair.
I like the safety.
He likes your option. How'd he hit it?
Oh man, that was a great safety too.
He had to inside English that ball to kill it. Danny's going lefty on us. Well, Danny's probably thinking that he can't get a roll, but Brandon just played a great shot there. And he's looking at the carom.
Here it goes.
Oh, the 7 knocked it away.
Oh, look at
The
this.
7 double hit it.
And he got a good roll here though. Look at the roll. Ooh, that was fortunate.
Danny's banking this ball. I think he was banking that ball.
Well, he came out with a double kiss on it. If you had to hire one guy to make a tough shot like this for you, Brandon would be on the short list.
Yes, he would. I think that was our fault, Ray.
Yeah, we jinxed him. Now Danny Bell with a similar shot, a little easier.
He's cueing this ball kind of low. I'm not sure why. He was drawing that ball for some reason.
Wow. Wow. Ooh, what a strange rack this has been.
Yeah, you just simply cannot give Brandon Shuff this many opportunities. If you have your foot on his neck, you better keep it there. As Mr. Kevin West found out earlier.
Yeah, exactly. Shuff was down 6-2. Came back and won 9-7.
That is not easy against a player like Kevin West either.
8-6. Brandon Shuff on the hill. Well, rack number 15, Brandon Shuff breaking. No way, another dry break. Wow. It's the third dry break this match.
Danny almost looks like he wants to play the 3 here.
That cue ball looked like it was heading right for the drink until it nipped that 2.
Wow. You don't expect to see that. Neither does Brandon.
It's like I think that's the third ball that Brandon's missed this rack, which may be more than he's missed the whole tournament.
I'm not sure he even left enough of this one ball to make it. Yeah, he did. I don't know if he's going to like this position.
Now, Danny's not going to like it.
Yeah.
Very close, but no cigar. Got awful quiet in here all of a sudden.
Yeah, that'll add a little tension to the players as well.
Well, it's not so much the quietness that's a problem. The problem is they can hear every whisper in the room. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I really wish they would turn the music up a little bit. It's been really hard to commentate with it being this quiet. from taking this match down and moving into the finals against who? Who's in the finals?
I don't know.
Ozzy Reynolds? Is it Ozzy Reynolds?
Well, I guess I'll check out and well, hold on.
Wait a minute. Hold that thought. Hold that thought.
Brandon said rut row. Danny suddenly became interested. Well, Ray, I'm going to check out of here and watch the conclusion of this and get ready.
Sounds great, Ozzy. Well, good luck to you, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Ozzy Reynolds, founder and operator of the Action Pool Tour and owner of the hot seat here at this event. His best finish yet in one of his own tournaments. Alright, who's going to get someone to watch it?
I just want to get the set over. I gotta shoot it.
I like the safety here. Punch the 9 to the bottom rail and send the cue ball uptown. Or just bump the 9 into the rail. It's tough because you would leave the cue ball out pretty far. That wasn't bad. That was a hell of a stab there. Man. Brandon Shuff will move into the finals against Ozzy Reynolds. That'll be starting here shortly. Stay tuned, folks. The finals coming up. Wow.